Firstly, my name is Siddhartha. I am part of the product and categories at Logitech. Firstly, really happy to be here today, speaking with all the other distinguished guests and speakers here. So thank you very much for having us and having Logitech as well. I'm really happy to support the initiative and to be partnering with MIT Sloan. So today, I think before I start, I think today I spoke to some of us outside in the morning, and some of us know Logitech. Maybe you've used Logitech products before, or maybe you haven't. So the whole idea for us is to firstly tell you who we are as Logitech, what kind of products we do, where we come from, but also to maybe address one of the critical challenges that we hear our customers facing today, which is around workplace and tech and hybrid work, and how Logitech is redefining the whole product and solution to help our customers better. So for those who don't know us, Logitech is a product and design company. It's a Swiss 40-year-old company. And we make a lot of products, which I'll talk about in a second. But primarily here, we are talking about the video and audio collaboration system. So let's go right into it. Interesting enough, I think all of us have a definition of how work and workplaces are evolving. But to be honest with you, work is a thing we do, right? We all work, we like to be productive. But also what we realize is that work and offices are places that we go to, and we sometimes look forward to go to offices. So when we talk to our customers and a lot of research and data, what we realized was our customers are telling us that workplaces and offices which have the right infrastructure and the right tools to enable the employees to have better collaboration have much more happier employees, have much more, let's say, productive employees as opposed to the others. Again, this is data and research, but we can always debate. But I think today the workplace is a place where we need to be motivated to go to because it provides us with seamless technology. It gives us a lot of room to collaborate seamlessly. And it's all about that whole collaboration productivity, right? So I think this is really to set the context of what to come next. Work is a thing that we do, but also, most importantly, a place that we look forward to go to. As you know, especially in the last few years, the workplace definition has really changed. So while this could be someone's office, this could also be someone's office as the traditional office spaces have evolved. This is also someone's office, working from a cubicle or working from a small kiosk while you have noise outside and trying to have a meeting. This could also be someone's office, taking calls from coffee shops. Anyone else? Not really? Okay, so it's just me. But yes, I think you get the point. The idea is that we look at different scenarios because one size does not fit all. And then we realize that all these spaces are now called offices, which would probably have been very different a few years back. So we do acknowledge that. We do take those use cases into consideration. And at Logitech, we spend a lot of time trying to build products and solutions that would probably be fit for all these different use cases. So in essence, what we are saying is that as the companies are also redefining their strategies for long-term and hybrid work, especially around employees and workplaces and tech, we at Logitech are also enabling seamless transitions. We acknowledge that there is a problem, and our customers are telling us to solve that problem for us, and we would spend a lot of investments and time to design products, make them simple, make them smarter, make them sustainable, to be able to solve that problem as well. I love this quote. That's why I put it out. I think it's imperative that we acknowledge that workplace has now become boundaryless. You can work from anywhere, provided you have the right technology and the right tools to do that. So very nice to also set the context of what to come next. So we look at meeting and collaboration in very different ways. And I know a lot of you have different definitions of how meetings are. But if you look at the summary of it, it's more or less boils down to these 4 or 5 boxes where meetings could be something like an upload, download. And I know a lot of Gen Zs and people from this generation like to go into a meeting, quick and dirty, get the upload, get the download, come out of the meeting. However, as you move to the right, more collaboration, more collisions is where you have more employees who are mid-aged or senior management who feel the need to collaborate, trying to understand and get to know the employees and the colleagues better. So as we move to the right, we see more of social interactions and emotions coming into play. However, all of these define the meetings and the workplace requirements for today. As you all know, it could be different size, different shape, fit all. But let's say this is where I would say the most of the meetings are, or how they are being done as of today. So with that pretext, how really Logitech is solving the problem for seamless collaboration. And I just want to touch upon each box for a minute. So while we are looking at making more products and solutions, at the essence of it, I think it's more to do with providing our customers with the right product and solution for assessing the work requirements, so understanding how work is done, where work is done, but also providing that infrastructure, also real estate to the employees to be able to go in and collaborate seamlessly. And then finally, I think for business continuity, it's very important, as all of us know, that if you have a large organization or a mid-sized organization, the IT team must be able to manage the employees sitting all across the world, around different geographies. So how do we really do that to maintain business continuity? And I think the answer lies in technology. The answer also lies in AI and adopting technology, but then there is also a seamless transition that needs to happen, not to make it difficult for our customers. Because I think all of us acknowledge that the word technology and AI and transformation is kind of scary, right? When you think about it, and I'm no AI expert, so I can tell you that we always believe that the technology should be in the background. Technology should disappear. To the customer, it should just be benefits of how it has made my life easier as opposed to yesterday. Of course, it's technology. Of course, it's AI driving it. But we don't want to speak the language of AI. We want to speak the language of how it is helping us becoming more productive. So that's really the essence of what I wanted to show you today. Okay, so that was how we are redefining meetings, and I can go on for hours. Maybe we can discuss also after our session is over. But just to tell us how Logitech has evolved and what Logitech does. So it's a Swiss company, 40 plus years in the business, so it's been there for some time. And I often get asked this question that it kind of seems modern, given for a company who has been there for 40 years, because we also have a very strong consumer presence. You may have seen Logitech gaming devices, you may have seen Logitech mouse, Logitech keyboards. So we've got a very strong consumer play, but we also produce products for enterprise grade, certified, and also for businesses as well. But if you look at the slide, the interesting thing is, at the core of it, it's humans. It's users. So we keep the users at the core of our product innovation and technology, and then build the whole story around it. I would be humble and also proud at the same time to share that we've accomplished a lot, and not many companies in this time have been around for 40 years, as you can imagine. So in 40 years, as you can see, we've been around. We have rode the different waves of technology and generation, but really happy to share that we have got more than 250 awards on product and design, which is really something that to be really proud and share of. We are present in more than 100 countries across the world. We have 14 customer sites, but my favorite is on the right, which is right now every 3 out of 4 products that Logitech ships from his warehouse uses Next Life plastics. And this is at the core of our company philosophy to be sustainable, to reduce carbon emission. So 3 out of 4 products that go out of Logitech use something that we call PCR plastic, or post-consumer recycled plastic. But I can tell you the journey is not over. We keep on pushing us more to be more sustainable and more to reduce carbon as well for the future as well. 71% of the Fortune 500 companies are most likely our customers. So if you've ever been in a meeting room, have you ever used a video or audio? Most likely it's come from Logitech. And that's how we've been able to attain the #1 market share in video and audio collaboration as well. And because we are Swiss, so we have that Swiss neutrality that forces us to work with all kinds of partners. So here you see we've worked with most of the renowned partners today in our technology industry, and also helping us in video and audio tech as well. So if you're working on one of these platforms, whether that's on cloud or AI, I could say that we got it covered, because we are also partnering with the same companies as well. Very quickly before I finish, I'd just like to mention that how is Logitech different? Because maybe you've heard the same kind of story from other vendors, other companies, other tech companies as well. But I think these 5 principles really define what Logitech does and who we are. So starting with simple human-first experiences, like I said, at the core of it, everything is used by humans, right? So we have to always remember and go back to the drawing board to say, who is the user? The user is a human. The user is not a technology or a bot. And we always try to remind ourselves and go back to that philosophy. We make products for every environment, and I wanted to show you earlier that there are different kinds of workplaces now. Could be your home, could be your kitchen, could be a coffee shop, could be office. So we have to keep those different use cases in mind while designing products, make them tailored fit for those environments as well. It should be smart, simple, but easy to deploy. None of us like cables or clutter, too many devices, multiple vendors, trying to call IT to solve the problems. We all acknowledge that. Trust me, I'm also a user, I'm also a customer, and we spend a lot of time inside Logitech to invest and try to make products which will be simple to deploy, which could be as simple as one-click join or just a few quick steps to set up, and then you get on with the meeting. Software, this is where AI comes into the play, and I'm very happy to share that in today's discussion, and I heard a lot of distinguished guests talk about AI, which is kind of a last 3 to 4 year phenomenon, as you know, since ChatGPT came into being in 2022. But Logitech has been investing in AI for the last 7 to 8 years. We actually have our own AI lab, our own AI governance board, and we have technologies like Right Sight and Right Sound, which we started working on since 8 years. These things work on computer vision, machine learning. So the point I'm trying to make is we've rode those waves of technology and digital transformation and being there for a long time. So it does really help us to get better when AI is the buzzword and everyone is trying to get better with the machine learning and AI technologies. And then finally, like I said, sustainability is a very deep-rooted philosophy in Logitech. We will continue to make products, but we will make products sustainably, and we'll make products which are good for our environment and good for all of us. So this is probably one of my last slides. I think the essence of my discussion was that as a company, Logitech is really looking forward to solve the problems of our customers, but then the whole idea is to look at different spaces. And I'm sure for the people in the room today, you may have worked on these spaces differently. You may have had interactions on training rooms. You may have large and small meeting rooms. You may have worked from your desk. So we are looking at those spaces, and the philosophy is that it's for all people, but also for all spaces. And moving forward, we'll make more solutions and product that fit all these scenarios to be able to cater to that large, I would say, bandwidth of customers and partners as well. In essence, what Logitech does, I know that many of us know about Logitech, but anything to do with from keyboards to mouse to headsets. We also make video cameras that are smart and intelligent using AI technology. But we also have a very strong suite of software. We have our own proprietary Collab OS software, which is our own operating system. And then we have a different set of softwares as well that power our devices with more and upcoming technologies. And then finally, also a very robust after-sales and support system through our services options. So with all of that, let's all design a positive future together. Thank you.